Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a TVP here on Circuit Breakers. Gonna be Iris versus Stork. Another RJB replay. Check them out. YouTube.com/RJBTV. Bottom right, gonna be Stork, our white Protoss player. And in the top right, it's an orange Terran. It is Iris. This might be his first time on the channel. I've cast thousands of Brood War games, but I'm not entirely sure I've ever cast an Iris game. He was the captain of CJ Yentis back a long time ago in esports terms, just several years ago. He took second in several premier tournaments, but doesn't have a first place finish, according to Liquipedia. So, I don't know. We'll see if he can give Stork a lot of trouble here. Terran is, I don't know, at the highest levels, kind of hard for Protoss to deal with. But if you have the blueprint for PvT, as Stork does, it can just kind of be a walk in the park comparatively compared to the other matchups, right? I don't know. That's what Artosis believes anyway. Woof. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and speed this up just a little bit here because there's not gonna be a cannon rush, no proxies. Just scouting here on this giant 4-player map. A gateway coming up here from Stork. And Iris walling off the low ground here with a barracks. So again, you can hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War content. And I'm sure you've heard other YouTubers say this. A lot of my views come from people who are not subscribed to my channel. And this is all that I do. This is Brood War. This is a Brood War YouTube channel. So you can hit the notification button and you won't get notified for anything other than Brood War from me. But again, I'm here 6 days a week. So if you're saying Falcon Paladin, he hasn't cast anything recently, huh? Wonder what's going on. Nope. I've been casting 6 days a week. Come directly to youtube.com/Falcon Paladin and you will see casts that you have missed. Alright, so double gate opening here with Singularity Charge. Okay, a lot of Dragoons here in your future, Iris, and you are blind to it because you scouted the wrong way. Okay, so Dragoons showing up. That's not too weird, right? But several Dragoons are going to show up here. Where is your factory? You expanded too early. Your factory is on the way. Oh boy. All right, man. Okay, so we need to fill this bunker. We need to fill it. 3 Marines is good, but 4 Marines is better. SCV scouts the 2 gate and no expansion, and now we're expanding after the SCV died. Okay, all right, we're gonna slow it down here because this is where things are gonna get a little bit interesting. So 2 gate Dragoon opening, not crazy committed to it because there is an expansion behind this. But yeah, a lot more Dragoons than we've seen in a lot of PvTs here recently, isn't it? We're going to go ahead and ka-chow. How many SCVs do you need to repair here? Tell me. Bam, as many Dragoons as there are. Easy. It's easy math, isn't it? Ooh, that SCV died. And look how far we are from getting siege tanks out. There's a tank on the way. We can see them. We can see these arrows moving. That means siege tank. I mean, it could mean anything, but it means siege tank in this case. Look at this. Look at all this lost mining time and all these minerals being used to repair this bunker when shouldn't even have to. Iris is doing a good job because when it is full of health, the SCVs stop repairing it and you have to manually get them back onto that repair for it to repair. So it's annoying. You can't just tell them to repair it because, yeah, they'll do that until it doesn't need repairing anymore. And then it's happy. Yeah, so tank shows up and the Dragoons are just like, well, how about we kill the tank? Nope. Ooh, maybe. Oh, the repair on the tank. But no, then you pulled out SCVs. You got to put them back on. Okay, so 4. Now siege mode is done, and now it's time to flee. Okay, so a bit of an intense opening there from Iris. But Stork's a madman. He's got a 3rd base coming up behind this. Beautiful. He's got an observatory on the way because, well, spider mines are possibly a thing. It is Vulture speed, though, after siege mode. Interestingly enough, not worrying about spider mines early is Iris here. Woof. Okay, so that was a bit of a nuts opening there, but Iris held. Again, you don't take 2nd places in premier tournaments if you're a scrub. Iris is a good player. I mean, RJB called him a legend, so we're going to call him a legend as well. RJB has a better grasp of overall Brood War history than the Falcon Paladin does. I think we can say that for certain. Yeah, love this third base. I mean, fourth base. Where do you get a fourth base on this map? It sucks, right? Because if you put a fourth base here, tanks perch here, and you die. You put your fourth base down here, tanks perch here, and you die. It's really hard to dislodge tanks from these high ground positions. So do you... Man, I don't know. Do you want to go for a fourth just over here? Over here, maybe? Not a terrible idea. Oh, is this getting sniped? Do you see this? Oh, the observer. The observer. See it? Oh, just barely catches a glimpse of that dropship. Just barely. And he does. He's moving the dragoons in position to deal with it. Oh, that's so unlucky for Iris. So unlucky for Iris. Wait, where are the dragoons going? What the? Never mind. Well, I guess a couple of them are... Yeah, okay. So a couple probes die, but the dragoons are here to shut it down pretty quickly. I don't know what... These guys are like, maybe a dropship was going to head down this way, too. You never know. So we covered his bases. Spider Mine's about done. +1 vehicle weapons coming in here from Iris. From the Iris. Citadel of a Dune on the way, obviously. I mean, I don't know. Is anything on this production tab unexpected at this point? No. No. You guys knows what. You guys knows. You knows what's up with this. Vulture swinging around to the third base. Dragoons holding. Spider-Mine's going to kill this one. 3 Spider-Mines converted on that poor dude. He's very dead. Extremely so. Oh, here it is. Dropship still around, baby. Oh, you can't pick up anymore because these are tanks. Oh, I like it. Tanks. Oh, that's tough. Spider-Mines kill the true dragoons. Iris, sick move. Sick plays. And he's going to try to maybe biff. Oop, that's a bad idea. And... Oh, it's a dead dropship. Okay, so everyone's stranded here now. The tanks are having a great time. They didn't have to kill any of these dudes because Spider-Mines did, but, you know, they're back here. They're denying all mining at this third base for quite a while. Dragoons do manage to get inside that minimum attack range. So these tanks are dead. And this guy's going to die with 0 kills? No, that's not fair. 0 kills. Whatever. He got kills stolen from him by Spider-Mines earlier. Oh, these vultures. Nope. Nope. The range on dragoons can be quite far. If you... Well, I mean, if you attack something that's here and it starts running away, it will hit it. This is a pretty aggressive push from Iris, honestly. This 2-base tank vulture thing, I kind of like it. Stork's like, I don't like it at all. Let's get in here and make sure all these tanks die and the vultures have to flee for their lives. Yeah, all right. Artosis is mad about that engagement for sure. And this is a problem. This is a real big problem. Stork's just going to wander up here. There's 2 tanks. He's got detection, so the spider mines aren't even a problem. Yeah, that tank's dead. Well, Iris is like, well, I guess I'll just have to drop and get my kills this way then instead. Oh, this third base is in trouble. And the natural base isn't okay. This is interesting now. I thought for sure Stork was just going to win this thing handily. He might still win, but this is a problem. Siege Tank is denying all of the mining at his natural base. His third base is doing surprisingly good, considering the situation I left it at a minute ago here. Tanks, okay, tanks are on holding. This is what they're doing. They're holding here. And then Dragoons get rid of that Siege Tank. And this dropship escapes. Vultures. Vultures getting into this natural. Dude, more probes are dying here for sure. Okay, alright. So now it's 40 SCVs to 38 probes. Really not bad. Really not bad at all. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Well, right now we're okay, right? Stork's got 3 bases. Iris has 2. Pretty okay position for both players. It's 105 to 87 supply. Stork has a lead. He's back in the worker lead here too, which is nice. I like the drops. I really do. I just feel like drops make you a much better player if you can use them. Protoss does recalls a whole lot. Zerg does drop sometimes. Terran does drop sometimes. Protoss is definitely the more drop-heavy of the 3 races in Brood War. At least in the current meta. What is this? A Vulture? Yeah, Vulture checking to make sure. Okay, are there any bases I don't know about? I know that Stork has the 3. Has he taken a ninja on me? No, definitely not. This is the command center. That's the command center. All right. So Iris going to go for a 3rd base here. He might just try to go for that 12 o'clock base. Possibly. And yeah, so that Vulture gets killed at 6 o'clock. That informs Iris what's happening next. What happening next is an expansion, a 4th base for Stork here. But, you know, this 3rd base is on the way from Iris. No problems. No problems for him at all. Let's see who goes. Stargate, Templar Archives, Arbiter's coming in. Which means you probably want to add some Goliaths here sooner rather than later. But also, you just want more tanks. This Dragoon Zealot count is real scary. No upgrades from Iris, interestingly enough. I think I was planning on killing... Or Stork. Did I say that? Stork has no upgrades. Iris has +1. I think Stork was planning on winning this thing a little bit earlier. He's working on +1 now. Good Zealot bombs. Oh, really nice Zealot bombs, actually. Yeah, all right. Yeah, tank's dead. I mean, even if Iris can hold this thing, the number of tanks that have died in this game are way too high. But at the same time, bit of an attack up this way. Vulture, get back into the spider mine protection zone. Not happening. This little forward position of Iris is dead. And Iris, once again, is forced to pull back into 2 bases. Not happy about it. Not a happy camper. Could this be stopped? I love that Iris's answer to being attacked is just like, counterattack, go! He's doing it. He's counterattacking into the natural base again. Oh, into the main base. Wow, this is gutsy stuff. Right in range of a cannon, in fact. Weird place to unload, honestly, but, you know, you do you. Oh, there's 2 tanks in this one, though. And then you can unload here. Okay, so you kind of drag the Protoss' units all the way around this way, and they have to come all the way down here again. You're just abusing the fact that they can't fly. Okay, alright. Yeah, Zealots are like, Vultures will deal with you later. These tanks are the problem. The tanks get wiped out. I mean, this is bad. This is really bad for Iris. It's a 4-basing Stork versus a 2-basing you here at 14 minutes. It's not. It's not going to work out for you unless something big can be done right here. Trying to push Stork away so he can just land his 3rd base. That's all he wants right now in the entire world. Is that too much to ask? Yeah, honestly, it is kind of too much to ask. To be entirely honest with you. Oh, boy. Oh, interesting. And he's taking another base at the 12 o'clock, too. So he's going to land a 3rd at the minerals and then take a 4th. If he can hold on to these, he can win this thing. He's down 40 supply, which isn't great. He's down +1 attack to plus... Oh, he's up. He's +2 attack on his mech units, so the +1 attack of the gateway units. But, man, Arbiter's coming in. Stasis is being researched right now. I don't really see any sign of science vessels for EMPs or defensive matrix. It's there. We've got a starport for the dropships and everything, but I don't see... Oh, there's a science facility. He could be doing it. He could be making them science vessels. Production tab says otherwise, though. Okay, Iris. I like it. He's being gutsy. This is where you could send like a zealot across and just kind of check this, check this, check this, and you can actually maybe kill this base. Or at least slow it down a little bit. That'd be good, because Stork is creeping ever steadily up to 200 total supply, which is not where you want him to be if you're a Terran player. It's in fact really, really bad. Ah, science vessel is on the way, though. Excellent. And EMP is getting researched, too. All right, so look. All the things are good. This observer can't see the base, but can see Vulture's kind of running around up here, which maybe is a tell that there's a base up this way. I don't know. I like the spider mine seeding. So that little zealot attack idea that I had, nope, can't get in there now. Not happening. Oh, these dragoons are running into a trap. No, there's an obs here, though. Never mind. We're good. You're totally good. Recall getting researched to... Yeah, so the win condition here for Iris is that he holds on to this 4th base, and if he doesn't, I think that's the win condition for Stork. I really do. This isn't enough units to kill this thing, especially because Iris is repositioning tanks to defend it. But he cleared out some spider mines, and hey, killing a spider mine is always a worthwhile achievement in StarCraft. It might not feel like you did a lot. It's kind of satisfying, though, right? Stork taking a bottom left 5th, no big deal. He recognizes, okay, maybe I can't kill this 4th base of Iris. I'll take a 5th base of my own. He's going for that recall. I mean, recalls have been game winners in the past. Not as much in PvT. Like, it's very rare for a recall to show up and then the Terran's just like, I'm out. They can respond pretty well. This is why you want to see this area with spider mines, this area with spider mines, right? Even maybe back here too, because if a recall shows up and the spider mines go off, it helps a lot. But Stork is just getting more and more ahead, isn't he? He's doing it. He's just doing the get more and more ahead. Recall attempt? Or dead arbiter attempt? What the heck, dude? Okay! He gets it off! Wow, that arbiter really took a lot of missile turret hits before it died, but that's a lot of dead stuff. That cleared out everything that was in this area entirely. Kind of separated Iris into 2 separate groups here, didn't it? That was good. It really wanted to get into the main, but he's like, oh, arbiter's gonna die. Recall! It worked out. It's 173 to 127 supply. Stork is up. Big time. Really, really big time here. Sometimes it's just the numbers, Mason. The numbers. What do they mean? Well, it's 192 to 131. You tell me what that means. You're a smart Brood War viewer. You understand what's happening here. Have I had a TVP win in a while? I don't know that I have, going back through my PvT recent match history on the channel. Protoss are kind of just having their way here. Oh, this is really a pretty solid attempt to wipe out this 12 o'clock, isn't it? There's only 3 tanks here. These guys are a little bit too far away to respond. Yeah, okay, that's bad. Also, Vulture's okay. Vulture's getting in here. Catching some transferring probes is nice. But, the Sim City is a problem for Stork for sure. Coming down this ramp sucks. And, okay, the response is a little more, definitely a little bit more vigorous than I was expecting it to be here from Iris. He was able to hold on. Nice job by him. More and more arbiters on the way now. He's double pumping them, which is fun. I'm okay with that. $200 to 161. There's a little thing in every professional player's head that says, I'm maxed out, let's attack. Because if you don't attack, you're giving your opponent time to get up to 200 supply too, and that makes it harder for you to kill them. And they're scarier if they come try to kill you. I don't know about this, though. Coming up a ramp like that? Oh, boy. Great stasis. 4 tanks are stasis and a Vulture. That tank's dead right side. It's just mashing his way through here. Here comes Stork. He is our man right now. Just eating it. Eating the defense. God, tank count getting pretty thin there, and that's it. Iris taps out, and our dude Stork is your winner here in 21 minutes and 5 seconds. A very, very impressive display of how to play PvT. It's what Stork is known for. And, you know, I was kind of hoping that Iris would get something done. That'd be nice, but, not really. The drops were good, right? Like, the drops were really good. I appreciate that. He did kill a bunch of probes that way. He never really killed a base. He didn't take down a Nexus at all. So we didn't slow down the economy of Stork enough, but I liked it. I like this little drop down here. That was neat. I love that he was dropping in multiple places at once, too. That was very cool. But Stork was just like, I'm just going to rebuff your drops and then mount macro you, get a 5th base and a 6th base before you can, and then just kind of walk up your front and take you down. Not enough tanks to prevent me from doing that. Sometimes it can be a simple game, Brood War. 131,000 points from Stork, 111,000 from our guy Iris. 394 to 265 outproduced by the Terran, but 209 to 160 kill death ratio is pretty good from Stork. Wow, 12 buildings raised by Stork and only 2, yeah, by Iris. That's what I'm talking about. That was a lot of drops and not much sustained damage. And then outspending, yeah, that's what you got to do as a Protoss. You outspend the Terran by about 8,000 resources in 21 minutes, and you're going to be happy. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All right, good. That was fantastic. It's really, really, really good. So that is going to be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.